Matters of Faith, and joining us this morning is Alan Floyd with Cottage Hill Baptist Church. Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning, Chad.
We are talking about the state of the church, particularly post-COVID, and one of the things that we've seen a little bit more of, talked about in different news articles, is the idea of a non-church-going Christian or a non-church-going evangelical, someone that proclaims a Christian faith without being part of a church. How prominent do you think that trend is?
You know, I think it is. I think that our nation, in light of all that we've gone through, we're seeing statistically more and more Americans are claiming to be, are calling themselves spiritual, even because they believe in Jesus or claim Jesus or acknowledge Jesus. A certain amount of belief is that they are claiming to be Christians. I think the issue is the true definition of a Christian. Are they just simply believing in Jesus, the historical person of Jesus, the teachings of Jesus, the morality of Jesus, or are they a Christ follower? I believe, my personal conviction is that if they are a Christ follower, then they're going to be engaged and involved in the local church. The local church is not man's idea, it's His idea, it's God's idea. And I think that if we would claim to say, you know what, I love what Jesus loves, then we're going to love His church.
So why should church still be important to someone who says that they are a faithful person?
I think one of the other things that we're seeing, Chad, statistically in America, pre-COVID, even more so post-COVID, is loneliness.
Yeah.
There is I just was reading this past week, the U.S. Surgeon General basically declared just a few months ago that we are in a loneliness epidemic in America. And so I think the average person, even Christian, says, hey, I need to be engaged. If they're a Christ follower, I need the community, the communion of the saints, the faith community. And I think if we understand that in order for me to grow in my faith and in order to combat this loneliness, I need that faith-based community.
Alan Floyd with Cottage Hill Baptist Church, we thank you for joining us for this edition of Faith Time.